Hi, it's Thea, your international lifestyle mentor, and I'm here in Panama. And I wanted to talk to you today about housing. Where are you going to live when you come abroad? And so there's many choices that you can make. One, of course, is apartment living. That is very, very common for even families to live in apartments, whether it's in Europe or even here in Panama. Apartment living is very easy. You pay a monthly fee and you get all the amenities of security and social area, pool, maybe exercise. And so that is an option. Another option is what they call a gated community. And that's where you have your own private residence, but as it sounds, there's a gate, there's a security guard, and usually there's a communal social area, though of course at your own home you could put in a pool if you want, if you've got the room for it. But there again, you pay a monthly fee to have the security and the social area, and there's a sense of course, security, particularly when you live in other countries. A lot of people like that sense of security. Then there is living in the quote villa or individual home. Villa is the word that's used in Europe, and there's a lot of homes, of course, that qualify. They're usually larger. They usually have possibly their own gate and security, pool, maybe even a small, as they call them here, casita, where a gardener or security person is on site. And so this is an option where you are solely responsible for all the costs on the property. And then, of course, there's just what one would call the common person's home, where you have some security, but it's not as lavish as what one would call a villa. So there's these tiers, as it were, of accommodation that you can choose. And of course, there's a range of prices in each of the categories. There's apartments here in Panama, both in the city and out in the beach area, that top $1 million. But there are also many that are under 200,000 and even locations that are under 100,000. Gated communities typically are appealing to the North American or the European, and they typically come in at a higher price point. Gated communities, again, typically are in the high 185 to under 300,000. And then you get your quote typical Panamanian house, or a slightly better than Panamanian house, and you can find something even around $100,000. Of course, you have the option to rent. If you rent, then there's no maintenance, there's no utility fees. You usually have to pay the utilities of electrical, possibly gas and water. But when I mean utilities, you wouldn't pay the apartment maintenance fee or the gated community fee. That would be wrapped up in your rental. So all of these factors will determine the actual cost of your going international. If you purchase, well, then your monthly expenses are significantly less. If you rent, well, then dependent on the location you choose, that could be a significant amount of your budget. But there is a wide range from, I know even in Europe, you can get a small house in the rural for 300 to 500 euros a month plus your utilities. And certainly it would be easy to find something here in Panama in the rural communities. Once you want the more prime locations, the city or here at the beach, then your rental goes up significantly. So it's determining what it is, what kind of lifestyle you want. Do you want a cosmopolitan city life? Do you want a rural life? Do you want a beach style? It's all up to you. But once you've decided, and you've decided on where it is you want to go, that's when you start to find out the actual cost, because there's a wide range across the countries, whether you're talking Central America, whether you're talking Europe or South America or Asia, there is a wide range. And so what you need to do is decide where you want to go, what you want, and then you start to build all the pieces, and where you're going to live will have an impact on your life and enjoying where it is that you stay. So I hope this helps a little bit, giving you a little bit of information. It's a lot more to know. Leave your questions and comments, and I'll be happy to address them. Until the next video, have a great day.